Hello, my Starseeds. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, this is for the Earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right? And so we're going to, excuse me, because I've got to move around a little bit. And I forgot to put the little light on. There we go. Sorry. That should have been done earlier. But what the heck. Okay, so with that said, let's start with Taurus, okay? This is your Oriental. It's like an Oriental path, okay? So just keep that in mind. So let's start with Taurus. Please, your question before I turn your card, your message. And it says beautiful. Wow. Wow, Taurus. That's pretty cool. All right. Now, right off the bat, with the beautiful, I can see some of you are going to be getting like new hairstyles, new wardrobe, new ways of doing things with your, some of you with your makeup or with your hair or with your clothes. But this is also an indication of, or that means desirable relationships. Also, optimistic times. And many of you are going through a new path in your life. So this is just beautiful right there. Sorry about the lighting. It sucks, I know. So many of you are going through that right now, and it's funny that some of you do not want to repeat what you've done in the past. It's like you're going towards something new, something very, very new, and that you probably have been very hesitant about in the past, but now you're like gung-ho to do it, to go ahead. Even it's almost like an experimentation. It's also an indication here, because you've got the 33 here. It's beautiful. It's a master number. It's a master number, Taurus. This shows what a beautiful soul you have. And it indicates that there is going to be a beautiful life in time, just a beautiful life in time, okay? Now, people may tell you, like, how beautiful you are, you're looking, due to maybe the mini makeover or a new health kick. You might go into a new health kick, which is going to, believe me, if you go through any of those things and you decide to just do that, that you're going to shine so much brighter than normal. And you're going to really feel, you're going to be feeling really good about yourself. But the thing is that the beauty is coming from your beautiful, caring, kind heart. Many of you have a kind, very kind heart. Okay, so that beauty, most of that beauty, that's where it's going to be coming from within your heart. Some of you may have been through some kind of turmoil, and you helped others through some kind of emotional upheavals. And you may have felt drained by the experience. So it's time to, step it up and do something for yourself. Many of you are going to have long-term gains, particularly living in a place of your dreams, with magnificent views and enough money to enjoy a good life. And just trust that this will come and continue being your beautiful, caring self. But because you need to care for self, okay? When you care for self, the universe will look after you. But this is beautiful. Now, for many of you, there's a deeper, more meaningful relationships that are going to be forming. Uh, you're going to love that, because that's part of the of this cycle. Okay, and there's going to be, for some of you, now this will resonate with some and not with all. For some of you, a deeper meaning with relationships that are forming. Remember that there are babies born in the family in the near future. Because some of you, according to this here in the 33, there's a birth somewhere along the line. There's a birth. And it might be yours or it might be someone else's, but it looks more like it's coming for Taurus. And it means something like super special. It is super, super special. So many people are going to be involved in this circle. Wow, that's a beautiful message. Beautiful message. Now, giving you this message here, I'd like to give you a feng shui tip that comes along with this beauty. Now, you see this rose quartz? I'm supposed to carry it with me for the month of May for communication and love, because that's what I need, that's what I want. So with your feng shui, the beautiful rose quartz in a charm bracelet will attract like unconditional love your way, if that is what you're looking for. Or it may revitalize the passion in an existing relationship. So keep that in mind. That's beautiful, Taurus. Just lovely. I like that. That's a lovely message for you. These are your sticks. And this is for Taurus. And the number on here is 51. Don't know if you can see it. So let's look and see what your 51 is an indication of. I will read this to you, and I will give you the translation. The poem is, during the long, long summer dog days, everybody is tortured by the burning sun. But now a calm and soothing breeze has arisen. The will of heaven that eases human souls. So the translation of it, or interpretation, is the following. At the moment, everything may seem overwhelming, and your problems just too many to cope with effectively. Do not be worried. Learn to relax, to avoid stress, and your problems will soon pass. Your personal life will blossom, and you're likely to make friends with someone who is in a good position to help you. Any business investments you have made, however, are likely to take a sharp downturn soon. So it would be wise to take any money now while you still can. Wow, isn't that beautiful? That is beautiful, though. I mean, of course, it has a little bit of a twist there trying to tell you, but it's like warning you more or less, Taurus. You know what I'm saying? So watch your finances. Watch your finances. And the next one, it's for Virgo. And it says friendships. Wow, that's beautiful. I don't know, was this focusing on there? Friendships. And Virgo, this is an interesting card as well. And it's number 18, which is a 9. Many of you are ending one complete cycle and you're starting something new. But you're not starting something new yet because it's an indication that it's a 9. It just means that you completed the cycle, but you haven't started the new one yet. Okay? You haven't. The completion of the cycle will also indicate that you're getting to it, is what I'm trying to tell you. You're getting to this completion. There's a lot involved in completing that cycle. The message itself, in symbolism, indicates that you need to let go of toxic friends or friendships, because new exciting friends are being made. So here is an indication that you're letting go of something, letting go, and you will. That's a 9. Where you, Taurus, have a master number. There's an elevation in that. So Virgo, I don't want to mix these up. Virgo, now, this shows that you're about to connect with some new friends and let go of others who may have, you know, they may have proved false, or they were toxic or conniving, conniving friends, just false friends, that acted as if they were your buddies and they weren't. And doesn't necessarily have to be friends. Could also be a relative, a sibling, a next door neighbor, someone you love. Okay. Some of you may have experienced some like personal turmoil recently, and I bet that you now know your true loyal friends at this time. The ones that you can depend on through your life, and who can share your inner thoughts, feelings, and secrets within. Because that is what is heading for you, Virgo. Some of you are going to be leaving friendships. Not that that they're bad or anything like that. You may be saying farewell to friendships because you might be relocating, changing your careers, going maybe to another state to go see a relative, and that's where you will be staying for some time, more than just a couple of weeks. But I'm just saying that you'd be saying farewell to so many things, because like I said, it's a 9, and it right with the completion. Friends are very important to you, because they help you, with your development and your spiritual growth. And the right friends can also assist in making good decisions and continuing to be, a good and decent human being. It's very important to let go of friends or family that have hurt your feeling, gossip about you, try putting putting you down, or that you no longer trust. You no longer trust. If there's no trust in there, there's nothing. Okay. For about the next 6 months, you're going to be networking and meeting new people from all walks of life. Okay. They're going to, how should I say it, blossom your life. Okay. Now, joining let's say like a social club is ideal, and also maybe a sporting club if you can, for those of you that can. Okay. That's going to bring you some kind of love, and through some small changes in your life, you're going to find that you're going to attract people. They're going to be like-minded. Just like you, they're going to be like-minded. And if some of you are feeling lonely, try one of the modern reputable dating websites. I recommend that, But be cautious, of course, you know that. And also reminding you that there are certain clubs that, I'm not talking about anything sexual like that, but there are certain clubs where you could just meet friends. So whatever you do, not that I'm telling you to do something or not, whatever you do, this here is a sign of importance of friendships. And it's really time for you to start meeting new people. If you have kind of trouble making friends, like maybe at your workplace, or if you have a career, it's now time to make changes, because a lot of you are going to be leaving an employment, or you might be transferring from that employment. I really recommend, Virgo, that you place some yellow flowers in your home so that you can attract better communication and more friends, as the color yellow is the color of friendship. Okay? Many of you are going to go through some kind of self-improvement, and you might have to be taking a study or a course that'll strengthen your new friendships. It's also going to make you a lot more enjoyable. Some of you are suffering from some things, like I said, some turmoils, but this is going to make changes. I mean, big changes, okay? A lot of your ambitions are going to be satisfied. So you're going to have like options and opportunities for new connections. So keep that in mind. And you are going to be opening up socially. But be kind and thoughtful, okay? You need to be kind and thoughtful. I just heard that from one of my little angels, because today Metatron is with me. So you need to be kind and thoughtful, because with that, you're going to get what everybody calls little brownie points or around your circle, all right? And through joining the new groups or social groups, as I was saying, your life will be full and enriched, once again. You'll feel like you're renewed. Remember that as you let go of friends that you no longer feel are desirable to your life, this makes room for new connections. I always say that when you throw away a blouse, you what do? Sometimes replace it, with something new, something better, something nicer, So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, because that's all there, You're going to be able to not only just make the friendships, but you're going to be like going to a new place within this year. And a lot of you will notice that you're going to get or receive respect from the new friendships that you do make. And for those of you that are single, I mean, because this could be for single or a couple, but for those of you that are single, this is an indication here that you have, because this is all symbolic, you have an admirer. An admirer that's coming your way. So that by itself might liven up things, okay? And some of you who are coupled up have an admirer. So let me tell you a little bit about the feng shui for you here, Virgo. Placing a fountain or a water element on the northeast or southeast will attract new friends. You know, you can put pictures of yourself with friends in a red frame, or put something red in the south corner, or a sparkling chandelier in that area. Recommend that highly. That is just, I think these are beautiful messages. I really do. And now, whoa, you got two and I cannot accept two. So here we go back again. Here we go. And the number here is 32. So let's see what 32 says to you. Here we go. You want to lose this. Here we go. 32 here. Here we go. And the poem is, he endured the bleak north for 19 years, his captured banner trailing upon the distant sands. Snow was his only food, his heart was full of woe, and his only companions the sheep he tended. So let me tell you the traditional interpretation of this, okay? It says that this fortune refers to a famous Chinese general, Su Wu, who was taken prisoner by the northern barbarians and forced to work as a shepherd. Like him, at the moment, you may seem to be in a position below your true worth. You must seek to take pride and pleasure in the work you do, rather than dreaming of past or future glories. Learn to bear adversity with good will, and you may attain the status you truly deserve. There you go, Virgo. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I thought that was so pretty. I love those poems. And so here we go with Capricorn. Whoa. And Capricorn, you have the card of money. I like to sing that song with that Capricorn because it goes money, 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 money. There you go. And the number on here is 10. It's a completion. Wow, a completion. Now, these symbols here are regarding auspicious times for gaining extra money or extra income. Like in career changes, new ideas, entrepreneurship, inheritance, or property purchase. That's what this is an indication about. Okay, Capricorn? So keep that in mind. Now, this is the time to be very, very wise with all your financial dealings, because that's the indication of your financial dealings. Because I'm going to tell you now, money losses in the past have caused you to grief and also added anxiety. So you need to take care, you know. It should be a lot of care should be taken with spending now. So stay away from impulsive or ill-considered temptation, because this may lead to a bad decision or choices. All right. And here you have 3 coins. There's going to be somewhere along the line 3 kind of decisions that you're going to have to be making with your money financially. You're going to have to make a decision. And they might not be easy decisions, Capricorn. Okay? It's not coming to you easy. All right? Because you have been thinking in the past that things will be coming to you easily. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You completed a cycle. Now you're starting a new one. And this new cycle is like, how should I say it? I know there's a saying for it, a proverb for it, but I miss out on the proverbs. What I'm trying to say is what you thought was easy before financially, it ain't gonna be so now, because it's like almost like karma. It's almost like karma, okay? Now you are going to be experiencing some financial increases and possible property purchases or anything involving buying and selling will go very well for you. Okay, again, watch your money though. Watch your money. Okay, now guaranteed here almost that there's a win that's likely in a let's say a promotion or a pay raise or some kind of an increase in the money that you already have. Maybe because there's a change around your job, because it looks like that. You've got the 3 coins here. You might be changing the job that you had before. You might be changing to something totally different. Because this is a luck message here. Like a change of luck. That maybe some of you lost money. I mean, a lot of money, because you were so busy investing in things, little schemes, that dealt with money, and you lost it. So this is going to be a complete change. But it's only going to be a good change if you're positive and prudent. Okay? If you are, then, and you're watching your dough, you're going to see a bigger bank balance. But for this to manifest, the debts from the past need to be repaid. And your spending needs to be cut down. Because this is not going to happen unless all those things that I just mentioned is going to be occurring, because you need to watch your money. Just think about it this way. When you're making a purchase, just ask yourself if you really need that new item, or if the money's better saved for a more important purchase, or put aside for a rainy day. Think about those things before you do that, because building a nest egg will attract abundance and can see your income double if you hang on to it and not spend it. Okay, don't let other people have you spend it on them either. In this case, for this abundance, you could be at the right place at the right time to snare a deal, or to win that special prize. But again, positive and prudent. Okay? You need to let go of anything that has not proven successful. If you've been trying little entrepreneurship little ordeals where you tried this and you tried that and didn't work, well, stop. Because some of you are just, thinking, oh, I could do this, but you're spending money. Oh, I could do that. Oh, and you're spending money. In the meantime, you haven't finished anything. You haven't done anything. And when you look at the overall picture, you've lost all that money. I'm suggesting really, to cut your losses, declutter your computer, as well as your emails and and declutter your life. Don't hold back, be bold, be daring, and go for gold is what they say. All right. This is an excellent omen, this symbol, for those going for a new job or purchasing or selling property. That's what this is all about. Now, I don't want you guys thinking that you need to worship money or become a slave to money, because it's going to lead to unhappy lives, wherever you go and whoever you talk to. So don't do that, because some of you have been doing that. You have. Sorry, that's what I was told just now. You have. You cannot keep accumulating those lies regarding the money, because you need to be, aware or beware of temptations around your personal relationships. Many times, as they say, the affairs of the heart may be stormy, but temptation to seek comfort elsewhere could be a disaster. So you need to balance. The balance needs to be done between your personal relationship and the need for harmony. And like I was trying to say before, do not lend money to friends or family or business associates, no matter what the reason, man. There's a very, very high chance, because that's what this symbol is all about. Either you're going to get it or you ain't going to get it, okay? There's a high chance that you will never get the money paid back. They ask you, lend me with this, man, I'm in a hole, and could you lend this to me? And then you lend it to them, and they're telling you they're going to pay you back, and you never see it. Okay, you never see it. It doesn't matter who it is. You're never going to see it. All right? So keep that in mind. You need to pay attention to your money. Your feng shui tip that I would give you for this: if you could get yourself a brass money frog, you place it in the front door facing in, as though he is jumping into the house or into your apartment, or in the southwest sector of your home or your apartment, because that will create some wonderful, wonderful money opportunities. And also it will see your finances, grow for the household. So keep that in mind. Now, this is for Capricorn. And the number is, see if you can see it, 38. So let's see what 38 says for you, Capricorn. And their poem is: free from his day's work, the poet sailed leisurely home. Though not spacious, his little cottage always served him well. He would write poems or drink wine by the south window, or go for a lazy stroll, enjoying the beauty of the mountains.